Hi everybody! Today I'm going to be reading the book Cordelia by Michelle Nelson Schmidt. And I really love this author because she illustrates her own books, and I also own another one of her books called What If I Know My Feelings, which I always read to my daycare kids, so I'm really excited to read this book to you guys today. And Cordelia is about a little girl who flies in the stars, who swims with the animals, but one day she hears people talking about her, and that really affects her confidence, and we're going to learn how Cordelia deals with that in this book. Cordelia could fly along with the breeze. What seemed impossible, she did with ease. The higher she flew, the higher she went, and her confidence grew. The deeper her courage, from the top of her head to the tips of her toes, the more she believed, the more that she rose. We're going to look back on this word, the word courage, and I want you to think of what that word means. Now, the word courage means the strength to face your fears. Cordelia could fly, she always just knew. The faith in herself was how it was true. When she trusted her heart and trusted it whole, she could sing with the birds, songs filling her soul. From up overhead, the world sparkled and gleamed, a world filled with friends, with magic and dreams. Up in the sky, she would make the moon smile, dance with the stars, and laugh all the while. Cordelia's world was vivid, colored, and bright. Joy filled her days, and beauty filled her nights. Her happiness was endless, her delight only grew, until the day others doubted that she flew. They didn't see her sing and play, they didn't see her fly, no one would believe her, they didn't even try. She used lots of ways, as many as she could find, to explain what was possible, but no one changed their mind. No one seemed to listen, no one seemed to care, when Cordelia explained how she flew in the air. They said she was silly, that she was wrong. They made Cordelia doubt who she'd been all along. As their words filled her head, her heart began to sink. Does who you are depend on what other people think? Do you think Cordelia is going to stop doing what she loves? Do you think she's going to stop flying and waving to the animals and talking to the moon? Or do you think that she's going to continue to do those things? We're going to see. So Cordelia stopped doing the thing that she loved, the thing that made her happy, that made her who she was. She didn't fly and sing with the birds in the trees, no twirling, spinning, smiling, no gliding on the breeze. She didn't wish good morning to the whale in the salty air, as the sun warmed her skin and the wind blew her hair. She didn't visit the moon to try to make him grin, or play games with the stars, seeing who would win. Cordelia began to walk in an ordinary way, like everybody else on an ordinary day. Now I want you to notice that in the beginning of the book, we see lots of colors as Cordelia is doing what she wants. But why do you think as Cordelia stops doing what she wants, colors become more dull? You see a lot of gray. Do you think Cordelia is happier now, or do you think she is sad? As the day passed, Cordelia stayed on the ground. Life became gray, there was no color, there was no sound. She missed the stars and the moon, she missed the bird's sweet song, she missed the mighty whale, everything was wrong. As she thought about her friends, her sadness became anger. She was mad at herself for letting other people change her. Who was anyone to say if she could or couldn't fly? What was or wasn't possible if they didn't even try? With confidence and strength, Cordelia began anew. Now we're going to look at the word anew. What do you think that word means? Well, the word anew means to begin again in a more positive way. So Cordelia is going to start to do what she loves again. She was the girl who could fly, and she knew this was true. As Cordelia ran along, a feeling began to start. It was a soothing of her soul and a healing in her heart. She remembered who she was and that she loved to fly. As the doubts of others fell away, she rose into the sky. Cordelia began to fly again, to sing and play and soar, because what others thought didn't matter anymore. She knew just who she was and who she could be, and this belief in herself set Cordelia free. Just because another can't see the world like you doesn't make things impossible or mean they're not true. The end. Now, as we finish up the book, we learn that Cordelia ended up doing what she loved in the end. She realized that her own happiness is going to come from her doing the things she loved. So I want you to think of something that you love to do, something that makes you an individual and unique. And I want you to think, what would you do if you were Cordelia? Would you let what other people do affect you and make you stop doing that, or would you continue to do so? All right, thank you for listening today to Cordelia by Michelle Nelson Schmidt. Bye, everybody.